The news comes first on Channel 3. That's why we are your news leader.
KCRA TV, Channel 3, Sacramento. Call 3 for action. We can help solve your problems. 766-7741. Now Thursdays, tonight, 5 to 6:30 p.m. too.
KCRA TV welcomes you to a Saturday afternoon of motion picture entertainment. Today's feature is a science fiction classic guaranteed to entertain you. Stay tuned now for The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms.
Say you're in town one night and zap, somebody swipes your car. You miss the last train home and the only hotel around is filled with a National Marching Band convention. At 3 a.m. they kick you out of the lobby. Everything else is closed for the night. Your wife does not believe your story. Your last dime just rolled down the sewer. You're tired, you're hungry, you're scared. And you'd really, really like to find a men's room. You should have joined Hot Car, pal.
This is KCRA TV, Channel 3, the home of Live Copter 3.
Tempura, teriyaki, osushi, and home-baked pastries are just a few of the Japanese delicacies on the menu at the Fall Food Bazaar, Sunday at the Florin Buddhist Church on Florin Road. You can dine there or take your meal home. Call them for more details. This is KCRA TV, Sacramento, your proven news leader in Northern California. Mike Douglas today at 3:30 here on 3.
Welcome to Channel 3's Suspense Theater. Tonight, alien forces come to Earth to seize control by creating an army of zombies. Bela Lugosi stars in Plan 9 from Outer Space. Next on 3.
Suspense Theater will return after this pause.
It's 6 p.m. and you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first. Home of Live Copter 3 and Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports.
This story just into our newsroom tonight, an aviation disaster in South America.
KCRA TV, Channel 3. If you like to go bicycling, why not do it for a good cause? The Multiple Sclerosis Society is planning a 150-mile bike tour to Corning, California tomorrow and Sunday. You'll see some beautiful countryside, all from atop your bicycle seat. All proceeds from pledges you receive will benefit MS. Call for details. KCRA TV, Sacramento.
It's 11 p.m. and you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first. With Robert Hadlock, Carol Bland, weather with Greta Wenzel, John Mallos with sports, and Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports. It's 11 p.m. and you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first. With Robert Hadlock, Carol Bland, weather with Barry Brown, Creighton Sanders on sports, and Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports. At the time, Channel 3 Reports news headlines.
Tonight's news update is sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hello, I'm Susan Gregory. Coming up this evening at 11, sunny, beautiful skies here in California, but in the rest of the nation, spring turned very ugly today with floods and even more tornadoes. We'll have the weather wrap-up for you tonight at 11. Also this evening, Stan Atkinson begins a special series of reports looking at Cambodia, a nation which has seen its culture threatened with extinction. And the magic of an old steam train has proved to be quite a lure at for Sacramento residents. We'll be showing that to you tonight at 11. All that and last-minute primary preparations here when Channel 3 has the later edition of its news in just about 1 hour. See you then.
Channel 3 reports news headlines.
Tonight's news update is sponsored by Future Ford's Truck Center on Riverside Avenue in Roseville.
Hello, everybody. I'm Robert Hadlock in the Channel 3 newsroom. Stand by for the later news coming up here, as always, at 11 o'clock. The crew has been welcomed home, and the mission has come to a successful conclusion. That's how NASA describes the end of the first all-military shuttle mission. At 11, we'll show you Discovery's landing at Cape Canaveral today. More than 20,000 police officers were pressed into service in Venezuela to protect Pope John Paul II today as he said Mass before 1 million people. We'll have highlights of the Pope's address and more news, too, on the news here at 11.
7:30 here on 3.
Channel 3 reports news headlines.
Visit the Sacramento Zoo.
The caribou returns to the west. See the report on the later news at 11.
Leadership in news reporting means teamwork. It means getting the story first and getting it right. Knowing the players as well as the plays. Keeping you up on what's coming down. Taking you to the story wherever it may be happening. Leadership in news coverage means the Channel 3 news team. Part of a 30-year tradition in news leadership on KCRA TV, where the news comes first.
The Valley's largest and most respected broadcast news team.
Good morning.
You're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first. This is Channel 3 Reports.
Top.
Live from KCRA TV, Channel 3, where the news comes first. Stan Atkinson, Carol Bland. This is Channel 3 Reports, live at 10 p.m.
It's 12 noon, and you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first. With Maurice Dubois, Alicia Malaby, weather with Brian Albrecht, home of Live Copter 3, and Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports.
It's 6:30 p.m. and you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first. With Kelly Brothers, Sarah Gardner, weather with Shelley Monahan, Eric McClendon on sports, home of Michael Kidd and Live Copter 3, and Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports.
Monday, on special assignment.
You feel like you've done something wrong, and you feel frustrated and like you can't fix it.
Parents are often blamed for the behavior of hyperactive children, but new research shows the root cause is physical.
What it means is that you're talking about a treatable problem.
I'm Tracy Bryan. On the next special assignment, Hope for hyperactive children and their families.
Monday, when Channel 3 reports at 5. On Sports Sunday, Sunday nights at 11:25, only on Channel 3.
Another trip to the Deadbeat Club on Sports Sunday.
At 11. Channel 3 reports, news on the hour.
We'll see you here tonight at 11.
Tyson, Gretzky, and Costner, just a few of the voices that care at 11.
Defense Secretary Cheney says to prepare for the worst, a Mideast update at 11.
Meet the real-life kidnap victim of The Chase at 11.
Some of this.
A live report from Saudi Arabia tonight at 11. The company that owns wine stocks files for bankruptcy. More at 11. An anchorwoman is shot to death in Michigan. Details tonight.
Register for CPR Saturday, February 1st. Dates and details, a schedule of activities in Northern California. Help support the Sac State Hornets tennis team at this Tennis Alumni Booster Roundup. Learn about methods to control diabetes at this class on January 14th. Enjoy hiking and bird watching on this wildlife area field trip January 4th. And don't miss performances of the Dance Theater of Harlem January 21st through the 26th. This is KCRA TV, Channel 3, Sacramento, Stockton, and Modesto.
At 4:30, 40 Stockton, 39 Modesto.
It's 4:30 p.m. and you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first, with Kelly Brothers and Sarah Gardner. Weather with Shelley Monahan, home of Michael Kidd and Live Copter 3, and Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports.
What you need to know this Saturday, May 11th, a massive manhunt is underway after a Southern California police officer was shot and killed today. The story tonight at 10 on the primetime news on Q58.
Then at 11 on 3, there are no survivors of a plane crash in Florida today. More than 100 people are feared dead.
And we'll show you some of the most creative body art in Northern California. A look at tattoos tonight at 11.
It seems like a fact of life for many older men. An increase in age means a decrease in sex.
I was just always tired. If I sit down, I'd fall asleep.
But there may be a medical reason for your sagging love life. Explore the testosterone patch. Monday at 10 when Channel 3 reports the primetime news on Q58. Stockton, we've got you covered.
Dangerous conditions hamper rescue efforts in Florida after a passenger jet plunges into a swamp.
A massive manhunt is on after a police officer is gunned down. A passerby finds his body.
A Mother's Day surprise like no other. All her kids are home for the first time.
An emotional service for a slain community leader. Friends and family say goodbye.
More than 100 are presumed dead after a DC-9 plummets into the Everglades.
And a quarantine is in effect to stave off a rabies outbreak.
Stanislaus County, we've got you covered.
From Northern California's news leader, you're watching KCRA TV, where the news comes first and home of Live Copter 3. This is KCRA 3 Reports at 5.
KCRA 3 Reports at 11, where the news comes first. With Dave Walker, Lois Hart, meteorologist Mark Finan, Ron Hyde on sports, at home of Live Copter 3. This is KCRA 3 Reports.
You're watching KCRA TV, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto.
You're watching KCRA 3 Reports at 11, where the news comes first. With John Alston, Edie Lambert, KCRA 3 Weather Plus Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan, and Ron Hyde with sports, celebrating 50 years of news leadership. This is KCRA 3 Reports at 11. KCRA TV airs children's educational and instructional programs on a weekly basis. Our children's television programming reports contain information about these programs and are part of the public file. They are available for inspection during our regular business hours. Contact Shirley Sullivan at 916-325-3243 for more information. You're watching KCRA 3, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto.
We don't just cover stories, we uncover them. KCRA 3 investigates.
Today at 4 on KCRA 3. KCRA 3 presents the Asparagus Festival, Friday through Sunday. Watch
Walt Gray, weekday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. on KCRA 3.
You're watching KCRA 3, where the news comes first. Now, KCRA 3 reports at noon. live from the KCRA3 Experience at Arden Fair Mall. You're watching KCRA3 HD, where the news comes first. Now, KCRA3 reports at 5 in high definition. You're watching KCRA3 HD, where the news comes first. With Pamela Wu, Kevin Riggs, KCRA3 Weather Plus meteorologist Dirk Verdorn, sports with Danny Palmels, and Live Copter 3 HD. This is KCRA3 reports at 6 in high definition.
This is KCRA3 reports in high definition, where the news comes first. 6:30. You're watching KCRA3 reports at 6 in high definition, where the news comes first. With Edie Lambert, Gulston Dart, Chief Meteorologist Bart Finan with your KCRA3 Weather Plus forecast, and Live Copter 3 HD. This is KCRA3 reports at 6 in high definition. The KCRA3 night team starts now.
In this case, which
You're watching KCRA3, where the news comes first. KCRA3 News at 5 starts right now.
KCRA3 News at 5 starts right now.
Remain anonymous.
KCRA3 News at 6:30 starts right now. Where the news comes first. This is KCRA3 News at noon. Where the news comes first. This is KCRA3 News at 11. This is KCRA3. We begin with breaking news.